What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Checking in, checking in, checking in. Another I ain't been here in a while episode live off Granny front porch. You hear me? Granny always told me when you leave the front porch, know where you're going. So this is where I'm going with this morning. I'm gonna wait till a couple of cats get on before I say my piece. Give a couple seconds for the world to recognize that the big dog is on live. There's not no comedy act today. So let me bear with me. Give me a couple seconds, smoke my motherfucking cigarette, you feel me? Well, I ain't gonna prolong it because it get kind of nippy on Granny front porch. I just want to speak on this relief bill that it just passed, a historic relief bill that just passed. With tax credits for kids that's supposed to cut poverty in half. I just want to say, I'm not racist. Because my nephew, I love him to death, Mexican black, and I got a lot of Hispanic friends, a few white friends. I'm not racist, but I love my race. I'm speaking to my race right now. I'm doing fine, Brenda. I'll speak to my race right now. Black folks, Negroes, Negroes. I just want to say, how I look at this coronavirus as a whole. A lot of us who grew up in a lot of our race, grandparents and great-grandparents in America, had a domino hand, like playing dominoes. I feel we had 5 doubles in our hand all our lives. We all have 5 doubles can't call money with 5 doubles. It's hard to call money dominoes if you want to play the game of dominoes with 5 doubles in your hand. You always get left owing. The person who got the better hand always get the money out your pockets every time. So with this relief bill, helping the schools and helping the poor folks out, build, man. Have a conversation with your partner and say, baby, it's time for us to build our own legacy. I remember a couple of years ago when the government shut down, in the sun, it was getting kind of cold. I remember when the government had shut down. By me living in the set, you feel me? And it's predominantly Hispanics over here, Pisces, you want to say, immigrants, same way we are immigrants, Pisces. They never depended on the government because by them not having documentation, they weren't getting a lot of American funding from the get-go. So they would stand down for their crown regardless. It seemed like they didn't really miss a beat, really, because, again, they wasn't dependent on the government to help them. They had to get out there and help themselves from the get-go. So with this right here, I feel, I see a lot of the homies with clothing lines and so on and so forth. Invest in other blacks. Stop being a hater and build. Stop always spending your money with I see people with tattoos with Chanel on their face, Louis Vuitton on their body, Gucci on their body. Them people don't give a fuck about us. I ain't seen Gucci or Louis Vuitton donate to no pro-black Negro fund yet. All these $100 pants that you buying, the $100, $200 outfits you buying, they got somebody else's name on it that's not Afro-American. They're not for to break bread with us when we down. They're not for to kick in to us when we down. They're not to help your kids with no college funds or none of that. Spend with your own people for a minute and stop counting the next man's pockets and talking about if I spend with him, it was the time that I hustled. And my own community didn't spend with me. But they let me hold some. But they weren't trying to build with me when I was hustling back in the day. Stop checking the next man's pockets. Spend with your own folks for a minute. Maybe they can spend back with you, but you gotta have an idea. You gotta have your idea of what you plan, what you trying to do. Or people can spend with you. If you cut grass, hey, you should have your grass cut by another African American. If you buying t-shirts from the swap meet, make sure you spend with your own people. So we don't gotta sell dope and rob and do all those scandalous ass shit to survive. We spend more money in America than any other race. But we get nothing in return. Because know why? We spend it with the wrong people. And we expect something to change. When you, like I say again, you spend it with Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and all these old motherfuckers who ain't for to break bread for your kids and school funds and none of that. Ain't gonna dig you out of a rut of nothing. Spend with your own people for a minute. And stop here. Your people don't have to go to jail and doing time and all that old bullshit because they out here trying to survive like cats and dogs because our folks are spending money with everybody else besides ourselves. Build. It's time to build something, man. Talk to your spouse. Talk to who you with, man. Say, hey, homie, we don't get this stimulus check, boy. I'm gonna get $1,400. You don't get $1,400. Get another homie, get $1,400. Homie, we don't get our own shop going on, homie. We gonna invest this money, homie. We ain't gonna fuck it off on no motherfucking rims and buy no motherfucking $200 shirts and try to punch a punk ass chains on. Fuck all that looking like money. Have money, but you forget about the grind. You forget about the grind. When you see the Spaniards out here selling roses on the side of the freeway, got their own shit going on, that don't make you feel like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with us? We trying to look like we got money instead of having money. Stop fucking flossing all the motherfucking time. It costs too much money to floss. Everybody want to ride these cars that you can't afford to get the brakes done. When you was up for a second, you right back down. You know how many times I've seen dudes ride up 51st, flying they foreign cars, flying, the slower that motherfucker get, the shorter his pockets get, trying to maintain that flossing ass life. Fuck that shit. It's time to motherfucking build, y'all. It's time to build straight up. I ain't, like I said, I'm not knocking nobody else, no other race. I'm speaking to the niggas, not the black folks, because the difference between black folks and niggas. Black folks going to school. When you be at work and you see black folks pass you by, and I do construction on the streets, I do security on the streets, man, and you see a black man working, you see black men, we speak. We acknowledge that we out here grinding. We respect the grind. When I'm at 7-Eleven, 5:30 in the morning, getting a cup of coffee, and you see other black men getting a cup of coffee, we speak, and know why? We respect the grind. We know what it takes to get up in the morning, to go out there and get your ass up, walk to the car, cold as a motherfucker by your goddamn self, and you shaking like a motherfucker till your heater come on. We respect the grind. A lot of these people don't want to fucking grind. It ain't about the handout. It's about the goddamn grind. It's time to motherfucking grind. And I feel like I say again about the domino hand. I think, the corona shook up. We threw the hand in. It's like dominoes. It's time to shake. We shook the dominoes up. And maybe since the bill passed, we might at least have 4 of the same. But we could cost some money and stay in the game. And have somebody else. And have somebody else. We can cash in on somebody else's motherfucking hand. Instead of us always there for 5 motherfucking doubles. It's time to motherfucking build. All this old shit, hey, I done it. I'm not knocking nobody else, man. But the black on black bullshit, man, that shit is a rap, bro. That shit kind of fucking entertainment. These young dudes ain't looking up to the big homies like me, cause they're looking up to motherfuckers like Drake, Lil Wayne, the motherfuckers, the Pied Pipers. America, the music industry, it became a weapon against us. I remember I was a little kid and they spoke about the Pied Piper. The Pied Piper was a person who came into a city that was full of rats. It was a kingdom that was infested with rats. And the Pied Piper came and played the flute, and the melody had all the rats following him out the town. That's the Pied Piper. A dude who had a flute, who had a certain type of music that the rats was attracted to, and he skipped, and all the rats followed him out the town. So now you got these motherfucking rappers talking about it's cool to be a fucking drug addict, call all our women bitches and hoes all the goddamn time, flossing all these punk ass jury all the goddamn time, faking like they having money like they haven't, and there's more rappers getting killed more than G niggas now. So they're not telling us, what happened to the message? The message is to be a drug addict, knowing our goddamn kids can't even spell, and they talking about promethazine. Ain't about a bitch. Mother can't spell emancipation, but they know how to pick out promethazine and all this other bullshit. I'm speaking from a G nigga. I'm not talking about, I'm a G now. I'll be 50 this year. I'm not an old school G. I'm an updated G. I got friends on my page that's from different sets, from Swan, Villain, Pablo, Foltray, all of them. You know why? I'm a real G over here in my section. I still stand in my set. This film is live in this motherfucker set. I'm not live from Lancaster, live from Palmdale, live from Crenshaw District. I'm live out the Fire Travelons. Saying this, man, it's time to invest in your people. Build us up. Build us up. Well, our people are gonna be out here. Like I said again, like I said, I talked to Baby Kubu this morning. He's still trying to fight. He got his money for the lawyer. He still need a couple dollars. But hey, he got a hope now. He went to jail for trying to steal a motherfucking radio. He was trying to get $20 for a radio if he stole a radio for all the homies' car and fuck around caught a murder for a fucking radio. You know what I mean? We shouldn't have to go stoop that low, do something that petty, to get a life sentence or something like that if we invest in ourselves. Straight out. Get our own shit. Get on your feet, man. Some people I notice is only relevant when there's bullshit going on. When there's violence going on. There's snake shit going on. Motherfuckers' name ringing. But when it's time to build and create something and stand on something, that's not their field. So a lot of people like to keep bullshit going on because they can stay relevant within the bullshit. Fuck that. It's time for us to build and have our shit. A lot of us coming, our kids, I want the best for my kids. I want the best for your kids too. It ain't just about it's about our kids, it's about us. It's about us. It's not always divided, it's about us. It's about us. Straight up. A lot of dudes don't believe in this bullshit no more. Mothers are seeing shit, man. Mother black kids going to colleges, people getting jobs and positions in certain places. Goddamn, it's all motherfucking term. When you own a job, you motherfucker that's on the job, you see a black motherfucker on the job new, show them the ropes. Show them the ropes. Show them how to maintain their job. Show them what the next mother ain't gonna tell her to go. Because you know what? Everybody else is. Everybody else is. You can fake it like they not being racist behind our back and not looking out. This time us to look out. Look out for them. The new booty on the clock, the rookie, the person that's on probation on the job. Show them how it's supposed to go. Pass the goddamn milk down. Because at the end of the day, they gonna, like I say, you see in the press, the lady speaking over Winfrey, don't give a fuck how much money you got. You still a nigga to some people. You still a nigga. Your income, don't cancel out them calling you a nigga behind your motherfucking back. I'll treat you like a nigga on a goddamn job because you got a Maybach. You a nigga with a Maybach. You a lucky nigga with a Maybach. And every time you see the Black Lives Matter movement, hold on, wipe my nose. You see the Black Lives Matter movement, and you see the blacks out there protesting about people getting beat up. I don't see that many G's out there. I don't see no motorcycle riders out there, none of that. But know something? It's they kids the one getting fucked up in the streets. That's the crazy shit. That's the crazy shit. The mother who kids out here in the streets fucking up, or them the one who receptive of getting fucked up at the motorcycle club, at the motherfucking function. The police come tripping, whooping their ass at the function. When it's time to rally against them motherfuckers are nowhere to be seen. Everybody in the background accepting it. Stop accepting us being last. Stop accepting us not having shit. Stop accepting us killing each other. Stop accepting that shit. That's not the fucking normal. It became normal. I grew up in this motherfucker set before there was homeless people up here. It wasn't always homeless people up here. Now we got homeless people. I've got some people grew up under that shit. When they grew up in the 80s. I grew up born in the 90s. That's all they knew. But I was born in the 70s. I remember it wasn't homeless people. I remember when people on the east side was hustlers. You came on the east side, they over here hustling. Everybody grinding over here. West side dudes, no knock on them, but they wasn't coming to the set. No, they wasn't. And ain't too many West Side dudes could say they came across the 110 freeway and hung out. So all I'm saying is, we're gonna let some other races out hustle us? How do we let other races out hustle us? God damn, look at it as a competition. You ride around, especially I'm speaking from LA. You ride around right now, you see more Mexicans working their businesses with their trucks going on, all Mexican crews, all the time. All the time. You got city, you see it with driving the bulldozers, city jobs, all the time. You rarely see a whole crew for the blacks. So you know why? Some blacks just don't want to work. Some black just want to thank somebody about to hand them something. You better start getting your motherfucking grind on and some legalized grind on. Cause if you motherfucking young, you gonna be like, don't be like Blue. And had money and had cars and all that old bullshit and still had to get a funky ass job at the end at fucking 49. Ain't that about a bitch? Yeah, okay. I'm just keeping it real with you. Whatever you do within yourself, be a professional at it. Go get your license in something. Get your license in something. So therefore, you don't gotta be looked back no more. Use this little relief bill as a stepping stone. So you don't gotta look back. When you look at 2021, you say, hey, you tell your grandkids, hopefully, Sam, the homie Blue got on Facebook Live, and I challenge you to build, not for me, for your family. You know what I'm saying? For your family. When your grandkids say, Papa, I heard you for fire trade. Yeah, for fire trade. I just take the set. I'm gonna be for myself. Or my son, 2-year-old Malik, say, Daddy, I always heard you say yeah when I was a little kid. I always heard you still talk to your homies, yeah, little kid. I used to take Avalon Crib everywhere I go, and I still do. Now I take it to the bank to cash my check. How you doing, Mr. Avalon? Can I help you, Mr. Avalon? How you doing, sir? When the city councilman called me, CD9 called me, current price office. Hey, Blue, can you tell everybody I'm coronavirus? Yeah, because I represent Avalon like a grown-ass man. That's right, like a grown-ass man. Because you know what? I was the best of my community. I still live here. This no motherfucking myth. This is the real deal. Build, y'all. It's time to build. Have a conversation with yourself. And you just tie your motherfucking shoes up. It's time to grind. Ain't time to relax. Watching these housewives and shit on fucking TV like we all made it. We ain't all motherfucking made it. There's a couple of motherfuckers made it. Let me tell you something. A little story. Do you know what Hollywood really is? Hollywood. You got Redwood, Oakwood, Hollywood. If you ever remember, I don't know if y'all old enough, y'all remember when Mickey Mouse, he had the wizard hat on and he controlled the sea and all those shit. It's that little piece of wood that you see every time you go see them old Kingdom movies. You see the wizard got that stick. That stick is made out of Hollywood. TV is nothing but Hollywood wizardry. Make you see what they want you to see. That's why they call it the ignorant box. To make you see what they want you to see. We all ain't made it. We all ain't made it. And all y'all, like I said again, I'm speaking for my niggers. When I was going to do a gang event to go to the schools, the kid that was doing the most fucking up in school was the best dressed kid in school. Your mama out here buying them $200 fucking LeBron James and all these fucking clothes, and the motherfucker got all F's and D's on these poor cars, but we still rewarding them. We rewarding them for bullshit. Cause know why? Cause know what? Hey, I'm going to Thirsty Thursday. I'm going to Taco Tuesday at the such and such club. You know something? Cause every morning I don't make him breakfast, so I gotta spend money on him because I ain't spending time with him. Fuck that. It's our time to build for ourselves and our family. So when our kids ain't gotta go to penitentiary and tell these punk ass, funky ass rappers stop telling our kids it's cool to be fucking drug addicts. That's what they doing. Everybody got guns and all that old bullshit and promethazine and put it in the cup. Anyway, a bitch, that ain't the G code. I remember being the gangbangers, it was selected few because nobody was like a military. Certain shit that wasn't stood for. That's why the big homies don't fuck with a lot of little homies, because y'all different than us. Y'all being like fucking entertainers. Y'all ain't being like no motherfucking Crips or no fucking Bloods. Y'all being like the motherfucking rappers. I'm from Avalon Crib. This ain't no motherfucking .com. This ain't no motherfucking radio label or none of that shit. This is homegrown real shit. I mean, we had to be tough. Now, it's time to motherfucking grind. The same way you used to grind in the 80s and the early 90s, motherfucker, we grinding. Y'all got the fucking internet. PayPal. Y'all can spend money with each other on PayPal. It's time to motherfucking grind. Let this stimulus package, whatever they do for us, whatever situation might do, if they rebuild an economy, make sure we in the motherfucking mix. Make sure we ain't the last mothers on the totem pole again. Do your motherfucking part. Play your motherfucking position. Make sure, reach out to other blacks in your community and say, man, how can we put this money together, man? How can we do it, bro? The mother who got the good credit, motherfucker that put the money in, and he got the good credit, he don't got to be the toughest motherfucker in the motherfucking crowd. The day of the tough dummy is over. You know, like the 18. Everybody for them want to be Mr. T because he got the fucking gold chain. You want to be Hannibal Smith, the thinker. And for who all don't know, Hannibal is really a black man named is Hannibal Barcus. Hannibal Barcus is the man who Hannibal, the white boy, tried to be like on Mr. T, the mother with the plan. Really, he's a black man named Hannibal Barcus. He the one made the motherfucking plan. He the one, Hannibal Smith wanted to be like Hannibal Barcus if you didn't know he was a black man. But they're going to show you what they want to show you. They want you to be the swole nigga with all the gold chain, the tough dummy who can be the manipulated. No, it's trying to be the motherfucking real Hannibal Barcus, the motherfucking thinker, the strategist. That's why you see America's after the motherfucking thinkers of the black race. They call them shot callers. Because they got the motherfucking thinkers. They taking the thinkers out the motherfucking race and leaving the gang of tough dummies out here. It's time for us to motherfucking grind. Across the USA, let's grind. Get up on your motherfucking shit. Stop all here flossing and trying to make a motherfucker envy you. Nigga, fuck all that envy. I want to envy me. Look at me. You ain't got this. You ain't got that. I'm looking like this. I'm looking like that, motherfucker. But you ain't living like you looking. Everybody here faking. On the motherfucking Facebook like everything all good. In my life, everything ain't all good. And I keep it 100 with my homies out here because they ain't all good because I ain't got it like that, my nigga. I don't hustle like that no more. I don't hustle at all no more. Bro, I'm barely making it, my nigga. But I feel good coming home, playing with my son, my wife, and I got to lick over my back every motherfucking day. I stopped hustling because the motherfucking stress was a motherfucker. I got a little bullshit at job. Right now, I'm in the middle trying to get my class A so I can build, so I can lead by example and show you that, hey, bro, we grind together. A family, a hood that grind together, stays together. A race that grind together, we stay together. Stop accepting that shit. All you parents, go to your motherfucking kids' drawers, like our grandma used to do us, and erase their shit. And see what the fuck they got in fucking drawers. Get back to the motherfucking basics. It's alternative. If you don't, nobody else will. Like I say, the homie J-Rock, I know he you gotta think, man, he goes to how many kind of life vigils this man go to? A month? Black people dying, they don't show it on the news. We act like it's just normal now. It's just okay, that's what it is. No, it ain't gotta be what it is. No, it ain't gotta be what it is. Invest in your own self again. Fuck Louis Vuitton, fuck Gucci, fuck Chanel, all them motherfuckers you spend all that high-end number from fucking cloth. And when your kids need some donations or some of the Negro fund, they ain't got nothing on it. They just taking your motherfucking money and pocketing it and kicking it and laying by their motherfucking pool while you out here got their name brand on your fucking forehead like a fucking dummy. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. The mother who got the motherfucking clothing line, but a bitch, you got, wait a minute, man. You mean tell you got Gucci on your face, nigga? Like they're part of your family or something? Like that's your last name or some shit? Man, you better stop worshiping luxury and I know bullshit. It's time to motherfucking grind. Build your own motherfucking name. Buy Johnson's clothes. Buy Mr. Jenkins shit. Buy the Doe wear. Buy Longino wear, the Anthony's outfits. Entrepreneurship. Why not us? Why not us? Stop calling the next man pocket. If I spend with him, dog, he gonna have more money than me. What type of bullshit is that? Get you some tracking. Maybe they'll spend back with you if your idea work. Straight out, make this stimulus package, man, work for us, man. Make it work for us, not for you, for us, not for me, for us. It's about us. People are, I'm gonna speak for my homie. People are talking about the AA, nigga. You forgot about the motherfucking team. It's about the team effort. It's a team effort. The team make the A pop, in my opinion. That team behind the A makes make that A proper. It's time to break the team, bring the team out. Ain't no, you see the basketball, you see the sports, ain't no great athlete, one motherfucker who won a Super Bowl. It's a group effort. It's a team. Play your motherfucking position. If it's your time to fucking block, goddamn block. That's our turn, y'all. It's time to motherfucking build. I know I'm sorry for cursing, but that's why you gotta talk to some of the niggers. Because if you talk to them like you got a college education and proper English, that they can motherfucker soft. Ain't nothing soft here. I just tired of us coming in fucking last. Because I'm a motherfucking trooper. And I get motivated when it's time to compete. When it's time to compete, let's get fired up. We gonna let some other race out hustle us? Are we gonna let another race out hustle us? Nigga, it's time to put the shoes on and get the grinding around this motherfucker. Get your own shit going on. Split the money with your own. And be happy to see another black man, black woman make it. It's your turn. You know, like I said again, if you had a little time, buy some pro black stuff. Be proud to be black sometime. I'm mad, but I'm a black man first. Because I'm going to tell you a little secret. When I lost my job doing gang intervention, if you don't know, nonprofits don't get unemployment. And all I had a little hustle money to the side to keep my bills going on. The first dude, matter of fact, the first dude who called me as a man that say, homie, Blue, are you all right? Is there anything I can do to help you? You straight. I heard you lost your job. The first nigga called me was local Michael Villain. The first dude who got me a job at the union, that Skip Townsend sent me to a meeting, my boy for 20s, sent me to a meeting on 35th and motherfucking Normandy. I went downstairs to a labor union. When I walked downstairs, it was Volkswagen Michael Villain, Big John Villain. When I walked down, first thing, Big John Villain say, must be a blizzard outside. You know what? They got me plugged in with the fucking electrical unit. Imagine that. Dudes wanted to blow their fucking head off when I was still blind to the fact. Reached out and helped the motherfucker. Helped me pay for my son, PJ Prime. You feel me saying? Because he deserved to have a good prom, like all our kids do. Helped me be in position to pay for that shit, bro. And my homies didn't help me with shit, bro. They the same, like I say, they didn't spend with me when I was hustling. They weren't spend, they were helping me build. As I was an outside person, help me more than inside people. So again, spread yourself around. Give with people who think like you, who want peace amongst our motherfucking race, who want our race to compete hard again to be the top of the fucking food chain instead of being the fucking bottom. Give with people who feel the same way you feel. And I'm out this bitch.